Alright, let's be honest. Travel can be incredible, but it can also feel like a series of small battles, long security lines, missed trains, carrying way too much stuff. And yes, that one guy on the plane who decides shoes are optional at 35,000 feet. Today, I'm going to give you 5 secrets to traveling more efficiently and not in the boring pack socks in your shoes way. These are the tips I've learned the hard way. After years of sprinting through airports, getting lost in train stations, and once, boarding the wrong bus in Morocco that took me further from the city I was trying to reach. Here's the truth. Most of us don't have a luggage problem. We have an attachment problem. We pack like we're trying to move out of our homes. Here's what I do. I limit myself to one backpack for trips under 2 weeks. That's it. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't come. I once spent a month in Southeast Asia with a 32-liter backpack. 32 liters, that's the size of a school bag. The secret? I rotated the same 3 shirts and just did laundry. No one cares what you wear in Bangkok. People are too busy sweating. Roll your clothes, don't fold. Use packing cubes. They don't just compress your stuff, they keep you sane. And wear your bulkiest items on the plane. I once wore hiking boots, a jacket, and a hoodie on a flight to avoid baggage fees. Did I look like a marshmallow? Yes. Did I save $70? Also yes. And listen, if you're traveling with 3 different pairs of shoes, ask yourself, am I really going hiking, clubbing, and running a marathon all in the same week? Efficient travel isn't just about planes, it's about mastering the game of transit. Download your airline's app. Real-time gate changes have saved me more times than I can count. TSA pre-check, global entry, or whatever your country's version is. Worth it. Time is a currency. I once missed a night train in Italy because I didn't realize the train number changes halfway. Always check the departure board, not just your ticket. Don't underestimate buses. In South America, buses aren't the sketchy option. They're luxury. Reclining seats, meals, Wi-Fi. Meanwhile, in the US, well, let's just say Greyhound is a rite of passage, not a luxury. Always carry small cash for transit. Once in Istanbul, the MetroCard machines only accepted coins. I had only large bills. Luckily, a street vendor swapped me change for buying roasted chestnuts, so I got a train ride and a snack. Travel efficiency isn't just about moving fast, it's about keeping your energy. Because if you're exhausted, you're useless. On planes, I have a system. Window seat, hoodie, and noise-canceling headphones. The hoodie isn't fashion, it's a do not disturb sign. And jet lag? Don't nap when you arrive. Fight through it. I once landed in Tokyo at 9 a.m. and forced myself to stay awake until 10 p.m. It felt like psychological warfare. But by the next morning, I was synced. Funny story. In Spain, I once took a quick nap at 6 p.m. after a long day. Woke up at 2 a.m. completely confused, fully dressed, and convinced I had slept through my entire vacation. Drink water, more than you think. Airplanes are like deserts with seatbelts. I drink at least half a liter per flight hour. Yes, it means more bathroom trips, but at least I arrive looking alive instead of like a raisin. Traveling efficiently isn't just about logistics, it's about knowing things before you need them. I keep offline Google Maps for every city I visit. Saved me countless times when I had no signal in the middle of rural Poland. I also screenshot hotel addresses in the local language. Because once in China, I showed a taxi driver my English hotel booking, and he just looked at me like I'd written down my grocery list. When I finally got the Chinese address from the front desk Wi-Fi, boom, problem solved. Translation apps, lifesavers. But don't just use them when you're stuck. Use them to connect. In Vietnam, I typed out, "Your coffee is the best I've had in my life," and the cafe owner smiled like I'd just given him a medal. And if you're relying on roaming data, remember, it's not called roaming because it's cheap. It's called roaming because that's what your bank account will be doing after. This last one is subtle. Efficiency isn't just about speed, it's about rhythm. I plan my trips with one anchor activity per day. Just one. A museum, a hike, a food tour. That way I don't overschedule and end up sprinting across cities like I'm in some travel Olympics. In Paris, my anchor was the Louvre. I gave myself the whole day. Did I see every piece of art? No. but I got to stand in front of the Mona Lisa, then wander to a cafe for wine, instead of running across town for 5 more must-see things. The rhythm also means rest. Take the slow morning, linger at the cafe. That's not wasted time, that's fuel. Some of my best travel memories are from doing nothing on purpose. So those are my 5 secrets. Pack less, master transit, hack your sleep, arm yourself with info, and move with rhythm. Traveling efficiently isn't about rushing. It's about removing the friction so you can actually enjoy the moments in between. And trust me, after years of getting lost, missing flights, and once accidentally ordering 5 bowls of soup in Prague because I couldn't read the menu, efficiency is not about perfection. It's about giving yourself more space to laugh when things go wrong. Now go book that trip, and if you see me sprinting through an airport, please save me a seat at the gate.